Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome on this new Pendaddies video. For this third video on the tutorial for Emby to be able to master everything in Emby and starting to stream your content from your personal computer to anyone with access, who has access to your server, including you, right? So, in this third video, I want to show you the dashboard and the settings. So in the previous video, we finished on this because it was like you're done. The installation is done. You can start using your server. You can start downloading all these clients here, like the Kodi plugin, the Windows Media Center, and all stuff, application, Android, and whatever. Okay, from Google Store, Apple Store, etc. Um, yeah. So I will click on Finish, and if I click on Finish, I will fall directly on the sign-in page because it's like the first time I'm going onto my page. Okay, by default, just to show you. By default, you will have access to your server because everything is local here. Okay, so basically, you will have access to your server through local hosts, 2 points here, and with the port, the default port is 8096. Usually, when we are concerned by the security, we are trying to change everything that is by default, I will say. But honestly, I won't do that. I won't do that because um, I think it's like overkill with Emby because Emby is running inside your network. And if you want to give remote access, because it's what matters the most, right? To be able to stop any hackers from being able to go on your local network from outside and being able to hack everything inside your network, right? But normally you have a router, and this router is protecting you a little bit because you have like an integrity included in your router. You have a default firewall that is preventing everything, and normally everything is blocked by default. So nothing is able to enter your router, and I will show you in a future video, like for setting your network. I will show you how to configure your router and being able to protect, I would say, your server installation, your Emby server installation, from being hacked from outside. And it's including to use some CDN to be able to be protected, to not show directly your IP address, etc., things like that. So we'll see all together in a future video how to protect your server. So I will say that this default port is fine for now. Okay, so I will show you in the next video how to protect better your server. So I will go into Pendaddy because it's like my superpower user. Okay, it's like my administrator. I would do, I don't know if you remember, but we had a very good password, and it was 1234, like the best password. No one will be able to crack it. And I will just check remember me because when I am going on my server, I don't want to write every time my password because I am a lazy boy. Okay. So I will click on sign in. And here we go. And it's Halloween, right? It's Halloween. So just to mention, because I mentioned it in the last videos, but just to mention, MB by default is theme season changing your interface. So today it's like, as you can see, it's like the 31st of October. So MB is like, okay, now today it's Halloween. I will put a default interface of Halloween. And it's pretty cool because it depends what you want, but in my opinion, it's like something that is putting MB right into the common day to day, I will say. So it's very cool to see. Oh yeah, it's Halloween today, and MB change automatically the interface. It's very cool, and it's for me, it's like showing that the software is caring about what happened in my life and what's happening in my life. And basically it's saying, hey, you will eat a lot of candies today. And I am saying, yeah, and maybe I will be disguised as a very bad monster or whatever. So it's very cool. Anyway, it was it was just my personal thoughts about it. So let's go. Let's get back to the topic. So here you have the basic interface of MB through the web access, because as a reminder, you have different clients to be able to access your MB. This one is like the web access, okay? Through the web access, you can do whatever you want. I mean, you have all the features available in all the clients, because MB and the dev team did something very cool and magical for that. It's like you have the same kind of interface in all your clients. You have the same kind. You have all the features available in all clients. So you don't have to matter, okay, should I buy this kind of device? And if I am buying this device, it will have all the features that I have with another device. You don't have to think about it. All the features will be available on all devices. So you, I will show you more in detail. Um, I will say I will give you a presentation of all the information. But here you have the Manage MB server, basically the access to the dashboard. You click on it and you have all the information at a glance. It's super cool. It's super fancy. Here is like, thank you for being an MB beta tester, because in the previous video I showed you that I installed like the beta software. I did it on purpose because I wanted to show you like the last features available in MB at this specific time, like on the 31st of October. And yeah, so it will, here the name of your server will be this one here. You can change it, okay? MB can change it. But by default, it's taking like the NetBIOS, because I have a Windows installation. It's taking like the NetBIOS name of your computer, basically. You have the version here, like the fact that we are in beta. It's saying the MB server is up to date, but if it wouldn't have been the case, MB is able to auto-update himself. I can show you that in next settings, in next video, because it's not the purpose of this current video, but MB is able to update itself automatically. Running on HTTP port 8096. By default, it's like the HTTP access. As you can see, the in-home LAN access address is here, and the remote WAN access is here. I am hiding this address on purpose because I don't want to give some bad ideas to some hackers to go on my server and trying to play all my medias, because yeah, I don't want anyone to go on my personal server, so I'm just hiding that. But if you are installing, and if you are following my tutorial right now, you have installed, you will have your IP address here, followed by the 8096. Just to mention that the 8096 and the HTTP access are here by default. So what it means is that you have only the HTTP access at the beginning. I will show you how to configure the HTTPS access after, and it will be part of the network tutorial video that I will do. Okay, you have all the activities here. Pendad is successfully authenticated. You have the IP address here. I think it's this kind of IP, a little bit weird because I am going from local to local, because I am connecting locally, so I guess it's why I have this address anyway. I have a user policy that has been updated for me, so I guess this one is for the fact that I changed my password. No, the password is here, and this one is like, I guess when I checked the terms, accept the terms of service or something like that, it was part of the user policy update, I guess. You have the latest news from the Emby team and Emby forum and community. The Emby community is very proactive. So what I mean by that is that they are answering questions. If you have any questions, you can go. I will show you here. No, okay, here. You go on mb.media/community. Okay. Okay. If you are going there, I will just show you. So you have a big forum here because MB is becoming very popular. So you have a lot of discussions ongoing and things like that. If you have any issues with a specific MB server software or MB apps here, like the different clients, if you want to have, because like you don't speak English or you don't want to speak English, it could be also. I am a good example because I have a big French accent when I'm speaking English, but you can go like on the French language specific support, and you can post everything in your own language. Like if you're speaking Portuguese, you can go there and post, or Russian or Spanish, whatever. And the community contributions, it's like if you want to give some fan art, videos, tools, utility, web app, CSS, if you want to contribute to create interfaces, especially in MB Theater, that I will cover in another video, but or the website or whatever. And you have the testing area. If you are downloading the beta version of MB, it's there that you will go to report any issue, because they don't want, and I understand totally, they don't want all the beta tester issues to be among the other issues, like the regular customer and the beta tester customer. And here is like over stuff, okay? So I will give you a hint. Just go there, check everything you can see, find whatever in all these sections. And if you have any issues, go there, post something saying, hey, I have an issue. Just try to explain as much as possible what's happening to you, because they are not like magicians, so they can't just read in your mind what's happening. So do screenshot, explain exactly what is the issue, how to reproduce it, and so they will give you the best support as they can. But to be totally honest, I am totally honest, I don't have, and I'm not receiving any contributions from MB. And I just want to mention that before, because I am using MB for several years now, and every time I am posting something on the forum, I have an answer, usually an answer um, in the next 2 or 3 hours maximum. And sometimes it's like right away, like 2 minutes after, you know. So they are giving a very good support. And what is very important also to mention is that the community is getting a lot of knowledge. Um, I am a good example also because I am part of the community. I'm not part of the game team, of the dev team. I am part of the community. I'm getting a lot of knowledge. I'm doing all these tutorials for you guys to give you all the knowledge I have. And also, I am going on this forum and I am answering questions, as much as questions as I can, and helping other people. So it's a good example that the community is working very well on Emby. Okay. Just to finish with that, you have the active devices here. So it's very cool because when you have some people connecting to your server, you will have different boxes here showing, oh, this guy is playing, I don't know, Demolition Man. This guy is playing Demolition Man from his iPhone, and you will be able to see exactly where in the playback position, the live playback position. Okay. Here you have different paths also. You have the different path also, like the cache. So basically, where MB is going to put like all the image, all the assets concerning movies, TV shows, and everything you can download. You will put it here for fast access. The logs, because you are in the beta server version, so you will be able to access logs if the MB team is saying, oh, I don't have enough information, give me your logs, you will be able to find them here. The metadata, by default, it's stored locally. So all the metadata for your different movies, TV shows, and whatever are downloading and stored there. But you can change it. I will show you when we will fall on the next, on the video. Yeah, finally, it's the next video. On the next video, I will show you how to add um, your first libraries, finally, movies, TV shows, and things like that. And I will show you that it's possible to store the metadata directly in the directory of the media and that are not stored centralized here. And the transcoding temporary files, it's where, but I will explain it to you in a future video. Basically, it's like where the temporary transcoding files are going when the client is not able to support a direct play or direct stream. The settings here, I will just show you, it's like nearly the same, and I will finish the video on that. It's nearly the same as we saw into the wizard in the previous video. It's basically you can change the preferred display language. You can run the server at startup. It's especially for Windows. Okay, launch the MB web app when the MB server starts. I don't want that. You can, but I don't want. You can change the cache path, and you can say to MBA, automatically update yourself. So enable automatic server updates, allow the server to restart automatically to apply updates. If you want a login disclaimer like, hey, it's my super fancy MB server, motherfucker, you can write it like Panda super powerful um, super powerful media server. Um Stay tuned or something like that. I don't know. You can say whatever you want. And you can put a custom CSS here and just save. And MB is just, yeah, just storing the information, the new settings, and refreshing the page. So if I am going here, that's it, I will say. Yeah, because I like this new interface for the Halloween. I'm sorry. It's too much, I know, but I like this. So Thank you very much for watching my tutorials. I hope you liked this video. In the next video, I want to show you how to add your first library. And for that, I will add some movies and TV shows just to give you some examples of what you can have with Emby. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because honestly, I have very good stuff coming and going on. Thank you very much. I see you on the next video. Bye bye.